Okay. You're up there? Okay, good. Hold on, because I gotta get.
Shelby, look at your new badge. What size hook did this freaking thing come with? Oh, lordy day. I don't know. Oh, here it is. 3.5? Okay.
I don't even know where my instructions are to this thing. I know I've got them somewhere. Biscuit. Because Kayla came in here when she painted the room.
She organized her stuff for you, did she?
No, she didn't organize it. It's more of it's disorganized.
You did.
Okay, Biscuit. What did she do with
I'm trying to
all
remember
this?
what it was called. It was the something lead moderator badge.
Okay,
Should
let's
clean
see.
my eyeballs.
Show. Might be a corn. My flour. I could do
Yeah.
that. I could do that since I don't know where the instructions are to this. This is
What is it?
the tomato bag.
Ooh, that one I sent, or do you have a different one?
I actually have. I'd rather do the one you sent because it doesn't have anything crazy on it.
I didn't know if it was.
No, yours don't
I
have
knew
any
it.
crazy. I looked at the pattern. Crazy. Okay. Do, 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 do. There you are in my corner.
Oh, okay.
So there's that.
I didn't know if you knew about it. Well, I mean, it makes sense that you would, but it was new to me, so I gave it to you.
So, okay, let's see.
Shall not be named. I shouldn't
My
laugh about it.
daughter, the one that is the, what do you want to call it? P-Pop's mom.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I talked to her last night and she was like, "Oh, by the way, somebody stole the power washer out of our back of our car or their truck, and then they slashed tires. I don't know if it was one tire, two tires, what, but I'm like, I don't even want to go to this. I know, my sister, if you're watching this, if anybody in my family's watching this, I don't want to go to this wedding this weekend. I would rather go stay with her. Just because she's by herself this weekend. So, okay, let's get a red yarn.
I see you saying, "See, I can do things," but I don't know what you did. Did
Her
you do
husband,
things?
her husband, her husband, and Peepop have went out of town. So I would
Oh,
rather. What in the
P-Pop's running
hey
away, is
did
she?
I do? I hate shit.
Oh, he sent a message.
Come on, Biscuit, get up here. Get up here.
I thought she was a mod, but it's
Who?
okay. She could be a VIP. You.
Uh,
Shelby sent me a thing saying that she added you as a VIP. I was like, I thought you were a mod, but I could be wrong. I don't know. Don't matter. VIP's
okay.
important to you. Doodle, look at my boobies. He.
Oh God, have mercy on my soul. Let's see what this is. That's a 6.5. I need a 5.5 is what I'm going to just use 6.0.
So
Okay.
did Papa not mow before the storm?
No, he decided that since nobody in the neighborhood mowed, he wasn't
He
going to mow.
wasn't gonna mow.
Yeah, he's like, no, I'm not.
Fair. I had thought about we needed to just especially since it did freeze, so it'd turn around and knock all that down. I I almost got you one, Doodle, but I had to. The sizes were weird and the colors were weird, so I kind of waited. I wanted to see how they came and how they fit.
Hey, Fairy Dust, how are you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. Okay.
Chicken ins. And
Hey, thank you for the
hello.
check-in, Crafty.
So is Crafty not live or is he live?
I don't know if he's live or not today. He may be. I
Probably
didn't
needs a
see.
break. He's been doing the uh
Considering a nap,
train.
I would consider a nap too right now. Not because I need one, you know. Why is there a C on my screen? On my screen? Oh, there is a C on my screen. I have no idea why there's a C on my screen. Crafty. It's for Crafty.
Right.
There.
I have heartburn. Did you use?
There we go.
I use Toxics.
I liked my first trial. Papa asked me, he was like, so you watch a lot of these things. Do you really feel she's guilty? I said, yeah, I feel she's guilty. Okay. And I'm gonna say something. This is about whatever. I watched this one documentary and it was on the Lacey Peterson case. I'm telling you right now, I don't think Scott Peterson killed her. He was a stupid piece of scumbag piece of POS for cheating on his wife while she was pregnant. I will give them that. But there were too many other things that they brought out in the documentary about, like, there was a robbery across the street. Why would somebody rob a house? If Why would somebody rob a house if there's all these, because they were saying, oh, the house was robbed 2 or 3 days after um Scott Peterson unalived her. And I'm like, why would he do that? Why would anybody rob a house that has all these cameras out in front of it? And they just came up with all these really, really good um reasons. I was like, I mean, so yes, I would say that but I do want to watch the sentencing, and I think it's really wild and crazy that it's on his birthday. And um the Banfield is on
It's kind of
May
funny.
8th. So I don't know. I'm gonna be watching a lot of stuff, I guess.
What is an Afghan stitch? Oh Lord.
I don't know when there was some kind of documentary that was on. You were a kid when that happened, weren't you? I mean, when did that happen? Let me look that up.
Afghan stitch. How do you start it? Nope, not
Okay,
doing
that
that
was
again.
2002. So I was 32 years old. So you'd have been 22. You'd have been 22 years old. You were not interested in law nerd stuff at 22 years old. I know that. Biscuit, you can get up here with me. I know. You're not helping me any. I'm crocheting as soon as I can pull this up. A tomato purse. I'm crocheting a tomato purse. Biscuit, you're not. It is a paid pattern. It is a paid pattern.
This is nose? What is? Oh, there it is.
My
Yeah, it says
nose feels like it's about ready to come off.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Linda, thank you for the check-in.
I'm doing the bunny basket again.
Yeah, I've lost the instruction in my bunny basket because the person who painted my room has moved all my stuff around. And like a dummy yesterday, I did not get in here and do anything.
It's from Five Below. The yarn's not the best, but it's all right. There's a weird stitch that you have to use called the Afghan stitch. So I'm gonna have to watch a video on that and then do that. It kind of shows you how to do it on the instructions, but not how to start it. So that's not a good thing. So yeah. Ugh.
And I may have to close the window because Papa is mowing the grass. Don't know. He decided to mow the grass tonight instead of over the weekend because he was.
I hadn't either. That's why as soon as I read it and it's like, oh, do this in the Afghan stitch, I was like, oh. So then I went to my instructions. I was like, nope, that's an offline offline research. Switching gears, we're doing an ear. Oh, just kidding. We're not doing the ear either because it's also in the Afghan stitch. The trucker. All right, I'm done streaming. Bye, everybody. Good lord. Guess it's back to the bunny base.
Okay, an Afghan stitch is a Tunisian simple stitch. Okay. Yeah, we're going to close.
I want to say.
Oh, that other window's open. No wonder. I was like, what the heck?
Yeah, it's fairly short. It's like 6. This is 3. You increase up to 7 stitches. So I would assume 7 will fit on your. Depending on, I'd have to probably switch hooks to a regular, not a fancier one, so it'd slide a little bit better. But it probably work. We'll Google it. 7 would fit on that. Yeah, and then the other one is 10. No, 6.
Come on.
Am I increasing? Blah blah blah. 4 and 2. So no, it doesn't increase. 10. It goes as high as 10. No, it goes as high as 7 on the bow, and high as 6 on the ears. But that's okay. I got plenty of 10 is pushing it. Okay. Yeah, no, 6 and 7, 6 and 10. I don't know. Yeah, 6 and 7.
Now, I know that I
have really tight tension though, so mine probably fit just fine. What's up?
I was going to say, now, I don't know if she'll call me because she knows I'm streaming tonight on her way home. But
Right.
when she walks in her house, she wants to be like, it would drive me batty. but I think it's the people because their carport got smushed by a tree and he took it apart. And I just want to say it was probably somebody who was like, "Oh, that guy's got a." They come by to pick up all the aluminum, and then they were like, "Oh, look, that guy's got
Mm.
a power washer in the back of his truck." But what possessed him to slash his tires? I don't know. Maybe they're afraid he was going to chase after him. I have no idea.
He slashed your kids' tires?
They slashed her husband's truck. So
Dang. Picking up a loom? Oh, no thank you. I don't want a loom.
I have a loan. My neighbor give
But
it to me.
aluminum. I've got several of the circle ones or whatever. I kept seeing them at the thrift stores, so when I do finally open my business, I can do freaking loomy stuff for days on end. Like everybody, it'll be like the Oprah loom for you and a loom for you.
I don't think Papa realized the windows were
Okay, so
open.
I'm doing two and then an increase and then two. Right. One. Yeah. One,
Where do you see a biscuit?
two,
Come here, bud. He's running around the room.
three, four.
Oh, Daddy's coming in the house. Oh, he's near the back door. Okay. Yeah, he is running around the room.
Six. Yeah, I have a bunch. Do I have any inside? I want to say they've made it all out to the shed. I don't see any, and I don't want to go on a hunt because then I'll get distracted. But yeah, there's like the little, and it goes bigger and then bigger, and then I have one or two sets that do the longer scarfish type situation.
Oh, I thought we were working in the round on this. I guess we're not.
Uh-oh.
I know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16,
2.
Um, I don't know how to count people. I don't know how to count.
After counting all day, I'm counted out. Yes, I have.
Oh, let me tell you, this is some crazy, crazy stuff that happened. So our accounts payable lady, who does all of our
Mm-hmm.
banking, she went on vacation. 3. I'm gonna stop. She went on vacation. She let her supervisors know in the new company that she was going on vacation. Well, nobody asked her back, "Hey, who's your backup?" Nothing like that, because she doesn't have a backup, because she's the only one that's allowed in the bank account other than the owner. Well, for 7 whole days, nothing got worked. So when the lady that I work with came back to work today, she had told me before she left to go on her 3-day break, that, um, she was like, "Oh, um, don't touch any of my stuff while I'm gone, because that's what I do. I'm her backup." Well, she got back today, and I said, "Well, I did do 1 day, but I didn't do the week she clubbed all together. She put them all like Monday through Friday's deposits, she put them all together instead of doing on a daily deposit thing." And so she was like, "Oh, God." I was like, "Sorry. Hey, Papa, thank you for testing. We were just talking about you mowing the grass."
So she got mad at you for helping her? Is that what you're saying?
15. No, I don't think she thought she was gonna come back to such a mess.
Oh.
And I
Okay.
felt bad for her, but I was busy doing the rest of my stuff today. And I'm getting ready to go out for Monday, Friday and Monday. So I had to get my stuff done so that it's not behind when I get back. So she was
Right.
like, "Oh, crap, she can't ask me to help her."
Silly goose. Okay,
So I
5.
felt bad for her. I'm sure Papa's gonna be taking a shower because even though it's not hot outside, 67, it's hot outside after mowing. So,
4. Got to 76 today here. Three,
anything sneaky
three.
coming in the weather anytime soon?
But yeah, it's supposed to drop again. 3. Give me a second. 4, 5, 6, 7. I want to say the weekend, but I could be lying to you.
I don't know.
We're
You
75
have a set of 4
today.
circle looms and a longer rectangle one. Don't know how to use a rectangle one. I also have a similar sock loom, which is fun. Hold on.
Next Friday I have rain, but that's all I have.
Biscuit, where are our looms at? What did your sister do with our looms? I saw her when I get her back, when we come back, she's gonna have to tell me where she put everything.
She's gonna be grounded.
She puts me on a darn yarn band and then she hides all my stuff. Hold on.
Oh, Bugs Bunny! What else? Did Corvo get some? But you made the plate for him, right?
This is the one I have, Crafty. Ooh. This is coming apart because I'm gonna derail that right there. That's some good orange yarn. That's some good Tennessee orange yarn. I've got this size, this size. This all came from my neighbor. This size, this size, and this size. She didn't understand how to do it, so she was like, "Here, you crochet, you can have it." Yeah, just what I need. Right, Biscuit? That's just what you need. So I gotta be up at 5:30 tomorrow, have my car packed, and on the road by 6 o'clock tomorrow morning.
Ew, that's early.
Wow. We gotta go through the
Why don't you pack?
gorge. Oh,
Why
because
don't you
Papa
pack tonight?
Papa doesn't let us pack the car over. You can take everything downstairs and it can sit in front of the door. But
Mm-hmm.
one time this was when he was younger and he used to travel by himself. He packed his whole car before he left the next morning and somebody broke into his car and stole everything. So
Okay,
even though it's never
that
happened to me,
part's
even though it's never happened to
right.
me, he I'm not allowed to pack the car. So me, I would rather pack the car because you know what that means? That means
Y'all live
more.
in a sketchy neighborhood.
Well, no, that was back in the day when he was younger. He lived in a
I
sketchy
know.
neighborhood, not me.
Right, that's
Now
why I asked you. I was
I
like, I don't
did
know.
live in a sketchy neighborhood back in the day. I really did. But
Yeah,
I mean, it was what was
I don't care.
affordable to my
They
mom.
both can.
I
Yeah,
don't know if she knows
I'm
she's
eating
on.
real quick.
Oh, she's out
I went
eating.
BRB.
Oh,
I wanted the food while it was hot today.
I had shrimp tempura. So that,
Oh,
that's what I had for dinner
oh,
tonight, and a spring roll.
I had some shrimp the other day. It was not good. It was not good shrimp. It was like a beer battered, but it was like too. They did too many coats, so it was. It wasn't good. I is back. But try not to use my shirt as a napkin since it's a new shirt. I'm an adult who doesn't believe in napkins.
So I'm gonna see if I got 26
That's
here while you do yours.
that's weird though. That I mean, it makes sense of like it's all packed, but that sucks that he got robbed. Especially the man, yeah. Because a lot of the times I buy stuff specifically for trips, so that would make me even more mad.
Oh, 26.
Like my gadgets and stuff, like my chargers and my gadgets and stuff. So the gal that sh- there's been a few employees since me, but took over my shift when I was on nights. The gal that's doing that now, her car got broke into and they stole everything out of it. And like, I, I didn't mean to laugh, but I laughed because I worked over there for like 8 of my 10 years and nobody touched my stuff. Do I just not have good stuff?
No, they probably were afraid of you. They said, "Ooh, we better not
I
steal
mean, fair.
enchanted stuff. She'll come after us and beat the snot out of us."
Probably. I don't know how many times I left yarn out there, and that stuff's expensive, so it's worth stealing. I don't know. I felt bad, and the girl that like she said not into any sketchy stuff, so it was kind of a weird situation. But they've changed the neighbors around a little bit, so it's probably a neighbor situation.
Oh, really?
Hmm.
See, where I lived in Myrtle Beach, when I was a wee little redhead,
What are we doing? Seven
um,
again. A wee when you was a wee leprechaun.
when I was a wee leprechaun, uh, right down the road, it was called Freedom Emma. How are you doing? She got first. Um,
Three.
so it it was called something specific because a certain demographic lived there. And
Right.
everybody knew that you didn't come if you were of that demographic, you didn't come off of that property. Now, this was way back when I was a wee leprechaun and things were a lot different. So,
Right.
anyway, they were a little bit more whatever. And so, it was a sketchy neighborhood. It was just a sketchy neighborhood. This was a neighborhood that we lived in and somebody banged on our front door. My mom called the city police. They told her she was in the county. She called the county police. They told her she was in the city. She called this county back. She called whoever she called first. She called back the third time, and they said, "Ma'am, we told you." She says, "Listen, the city picks my trash up. I know they do because I pay them to pick my trash up. I pay city taxes." Biscuit quit it. So anyway, so my mom said, "That's fine. Just can y'all just go ahead and send us the coroner out because the minute that this person comes through my door, I'm gonna shoot them." We had the county, the city, the ambulance, the fire department. Everybody wanted to be there because my mom was gonna shoot somebody coming through the door. Go figure. They said hi, Biscuit. I know. Emma, he said hi
30,
back.
31, 32, 33, 34. 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. That's funny.
Okay.
But ain't that that's like so silly though. Like
But
it
that
had to
was
come
like
to
way
that for
back.
them to.
That was like way back in like decades ago. Are you done taking a shower? Oh, um, Biscuit wants to pee on the fresh cut grass. That's what he wants. He doesn't really have to pee. He's just going to like tinkle on the fresh cut grass. So Papa feels warranted in cutting the grass, and Biscuit feels like he's christened it.
Right.
But yeah, way back in the day, I mean, they didn't care if people broke in your. They really didn't because it was like, oh, you're gonna. But the minute my mom said, that's fine, I'm just gonna shoot him. That was it. It was all done and over with. She says it's her
It.
internet. I worry about her
Yeah.
too when she does it. I'm like,
Sorry.
I'm like, because
Yeah,
I
because I
thought it was
mean,
me, Emma. I thought I was
well,
doing
and it's.
something
I mean,
rotten to Enchanted.
every once in a while I'll get like the hey, your stream might not be the best of quality, but I don't have any dropped frames or anything like that. So I don't. It's just a weird connection-y thing. And
It's
I'm using my good camera, so it's not
hey,
my camera
everybody wants to
itself.
know how the first mow went. Okay, the first mow sucked.
Right? Usually does though. 2.
So I go to my hernia doctor on Tuesday of next week.
7, 8.
It's probably the
Yeah.
string together app. I've asked to mow the lawn, but I've been deemed unfit to drive the riding lawnmower. Come on,
5.
come on. Don't.
That's funny.
We have over an acre that Papa has to mow. So the first couple weeks that we lived here, Papa pushed it, and he was bound and determined he was going to do it. And our neighbor was like, "Hey, dude, um, let me help you. Here's my ride on, whatever." And Papa doesn't borrow other people's things because he's afraid if it breaks while he has it, um,
Hmm.
then he'd feel really guilty. And so we went out and bought him one. But he has said that when it dies, when it's no longer going anymore because of the cost of ride-ons nowadays, um, he said he's just going to hire somebody to mow our grass then. So speaking of county jurisdictions, when my aunt was married to her first husband, they lived on a dairy farm. The house and barn were in one county, but to get it to it, the lane was in a different one. They had a hay wagon that caught fire and they called the fire department. The county with the lane came out but wouldn't do anything because the barn was on this. You are kidding me. See, I think that's ridiculous.
That's so dumb. But they want you to pay your dues. Like heaven forbid you miss your fire
You have
dues
a
and
quarter of an
whatnot.
acre.
What's up? Uh,
Now, the house we
no.
used to live
Try
in
one of the
before
meats.
here, I think we had like a quarter of an acre, maybe
You
a
want to
little,
try mine?
just maybe a little bit more than that.
I
But it
guess
was
you could
on an
eat a
incline
breadstick.
hill, so he couldn't have one.
Okay, eat a cheese. Just make sure you leave a cheese for Corvo. Um, let's see. I want to touch something. Jabba chow. We'll shut it off. I'm gonna try turning it back on.
Okay, so we're at the end of row 3 on this.
Oh,
Do
just
not
have to
fasten
come
off.
see me. The worst part is I can't even see my really cool shirt, man.
I am going to put a stitch marker in this because I'm never going to remember where that first stitch is. And just so y'all know, I don't know if these work. Have no earthly idea. But I probably ate something I probably shouldn't have ate because, you know, I'm me.
Right.
I ate these. I ate 2 of these. I think they said a serving side is 4, so I ate 2. So if I start yawning, somebody will have to be like, "Bray, why'd you eat that gummy?" Most of it's taken up by your dad's garage, but it still needs one to stop. Yes.
Excuse you, child.
Papa had to bite the bullet. But I mean, he loves his mo time. I really think Papa loves his mo time because it's time without me. Not that that's not that, and people are going to say, "Oh, that sounds horrible." No, it's not. It's like when I crochet without him, he just mows without me.
Right. Some people though are so it's weird, like so attached at the hip with their significant other though. It's like, crazy.
He's not with that like that with us. Super biscuit. No. I don't know what you want. Come on, get up here. You can get up here, but the toy can't.
Oh, biscuit. So is Papa going to the wedding or is Papa
No,
staying home?
Papa's staying home. Him and Biscuit are staying home.
Ah, I figured. Yeah. 2, 3.
If somebody had one on Facebook, he thinks it's a scam.
And sometimes they are, but sometimes it's just they've had it for so long they upgraded and they're like, please just get it out of my
Yeah.
please. So I don't
No.
have to deal with it anymore.
No.
But the good part with the Facebook that is for the most part you have your what is it like your county or your towns have their own so you somewhat I mean towns are obviously can be massive or cities but you're going to end up possibly knowing the person so that helps so you're going to know if they're a good egg or not.
What do you want?
Not always though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Ooh,
7. Ooh, cheap views. Sign
ooh,
me
hold
up.
on. Lazy Lady Lazy Pop, how are you doing? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in.
1, 2, 3,
How was your stream? What were you making? What were you doing? Um, I'm arguing with the dog right now. Welcome in, Giggy Jack. Welcome in. Um, welcome in, Raiders. Um, my name is Brave Crochet. I mainly crochet. Today I am making a tomato pouch. Enchanted Creations is working on a rabbit that we both have, but I have lost the pattern because someone painted my room and organized stuff, and I don't know where anything is at. And I didn't get in here last night and do it. Um, so crazy, 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 crazy. But, so that's what I'm doing, and right now I'm arguing with my pup, Biscuit, who thinks he needs to be a part of this, and that I need to be playing with him while he has got a toy. I'm not doing that. And happy belated birthday, Lady Lazy Pup. And he is going to get a butt whipping. Not really, but I have to say that so he will quit. So, do you want a butt whipping? Do you want a butt whipping? Okay. Come here. Y'all, I just don't know what I'm gonna do with this dog. Do you want to go out there with your daddy? He knows I'm gonna be gone for the next 2 days, so he's like, "Yep, I am. I am." Oh, Lady Lazy Pup, if you have to raid and run, we completely understand because after stream care is very important. We all end our streams for a reason. And I'm sure that Shanta was getting ready to tell me I had forgot to say that because that is my professional part of my speech on being a streamer. It's the only it is the only professional thing that I think I say. I cannot wait to go to this hernia doctor on
Hey, I'm
Tuesday.
back. I can see me.
I
Look,
know I can
everybody.
see you
My
now, so we
shirt.
can now see your shirt.
I was like, quick, look, while it's still here.
I like
Freaking.
this shirt.
Me too. 2, 3.
Are you getting up here? The no? Okay. Okay, so Enchanted, what do you want to talk about? I can talk about all kinds of things. I can talk about window liquor. I can talk about all the
Oh,
other people at my job right now.
so next week I'll talk about mine real quick, and then we'll talk about window liquor. So we're doing our maintenance guy's retiring, and so my boss has been like going around and like nitpicking all this stuff, and I have it's not a super fancy it's just Garland. I have It's just your typical, like, you know, the fuzzy stuff that you get, but it was St. Patrick's themed. And she's standing out there in front of my little reception area today, and she's like, "Oh, do you want to change this out?" And I was like, No." And she's like, "Well, St. Patty's Day is over." And I was like, "Yeah, but it's still the month of March. Like,
So,
my uh I don't plan on putting Easter up till April, one of
right?
those giving it a whole month type and she's like, "Oh, well, we'll have to make sure it's taken down for the day of the retirement party." And I'm like,
Why?
"Okay." Yeah, that's what I was like, "Why?" And I was like, "You know what? I'm not arguing with you." And I just went pretend typed on my computer because she's in my space and I didn't know what else to do. So I just pulled up Word and was like, "Diddly-dee-dee," made it look like I was working because I panicked and I was like, "Please just go away." But like, I'll have to send you a picture of it, but I don't have anything like the garlic. It had it had rainbows and then little pots of gold and then it was green. But it's kind of gaudy, but it wasn't like super. I've seen it at this, you know what I mean? You get it from Dollar Tree and you put it on your like a lot of receptions decorate for the holiday.
Right.
Like it wasn't anything like I didn't go like full blam of like, "Oh my gosh, I'm a leprechaun" type
Like me,
anything
probably. I'm just
crazy.
kidding.
It was just and I was like I know that there's going to be a bunch of people, but everyone that has come through have always complimented me on my stuff. Other than the most I get is, "Wow, that's a lot of pink." And I'm like, "It really is." And I was like, "Tell you a secret. I really don't like pink, but nobody else does either, so they're not stealing my stuff." And then everyone laughs and they're like, "Oh, I didn't think about it that way."
That's
Because
true.
it's the meshy, wiry stuff, and it's for the most part you can get it in black, but everyone likes that. So I got it for the office wise in all pink. So they're like, "Oh,
That's a pretty
that's kind of
smart
smart."
move.
I'm like, "Yeah." I was like, "See, I'm a thing," and so like, it's always a conversation piece, but it's never been a, "Oh, that's a lot of pink," or, "Oh, that's an interesting like, why is that?" No,
Right.
for the most part, from what I can tell, no one's ever been negative about it. So it's just weird. So it's like, why are you picking on me? Like I know everyone's going to see my stuff first, but at the same time, it's not like I have a bunch of stuff. My stuff is very organized. Like I can tell you which wall, like they've called me several times and I'm like, third drawer down, you're going to put your hand in the middle and then you're going to like slide it over to the left and it's going to be literally right there. If it's not right there, pick up that thing on the top and it'll be under every time. So like I know exactly where my stuff is.
Right.
So it's not even like it's a chaotic, like, oh my gosh, she's got unicorns and pink stuff everywhere and it's just a mess. No, it's very, like I said,
Very
I can tell you from
organized.
where I'm at. Yeah. So it's like, why just stay out of my space? Stay out of my space. And it's not, I mean, it's a lot of pink for sure, but it's not super gaudy by any, like, if I walked in, I'd be like, that is awesome. Like, you took a corporate type thing and made it not corporate. I love that for you. So that's my little rant.
Oh,
And that was after she violated my space and moved my static guard. Because that's what I messaged you about the other day, and I was like, she moved my shit and I feel violated. She moved my static guard,
she moved her
which I
static
found.
guard.
But I had to find it in one of my drawers that it did not belong in because I have, sounds weird, but I have drawers that have my personal stuff and drawers that have work related stuff. So if I ever do dip, I know which drawers to dump and be like, F you, I'm out.
Right.
So it was, so when it was in there, I was like, I didn't do that because I would never do that. And so like I've been stewing on that for a couple days. And then to come back today and have her be like, oh, well, we'll have to make sure we take that down for the retirement party. Like, no, ain't nobody gonna be looking at my Garland when it comes to the old man retiring. They're just gonna be talking to him. So it upset me, if you can tell. It really did. We're doing 4 and then 4. But what window liquor? Did she ever show up for work?
6 or 7, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 59, 60, 61, 62. Yes, I have 62. No, she did not. She ended up in the emergency room this morning and they were doing a CT scan on her the last time I heard, because they think she has appendicitis.
Oh, damn.
So, yeah, she had pink eye. Then her little boy got pink eye. So she was staying home with him. Well, then yesterday we had our Zoom meeting or whatever you want to call that thing. 1, 2,
Yeah.
3. And our supervisor from the new company said she's been out 3 days. I need a doctor's excuse. And if she's going to be
Damn.
out tomorrow, she needs to fill out FMLA paperwork. So she didn't want to fill out the FMLA paperwork. So her husband was going to bring her to work today. Well, then at 4:30 this morning, she couldn't even get up out of the bed. She said she was in so much pain. And the way they kept explaining it to me, I was like, I bet you she's got appendicitis. I said,
Right.
I bet you that girl's getting ready, her little appendix is getting ready to rupture. And yep, that's what they think. So they were doing a CT scan on her. It's like crappy doodles. This is why we do
Well,
not cry wolf, young people. This is why we do not cry
that's
wolf.
what I was like, that's what I was gonna say. I was like, that's karma.
We don't do it. You don't cry wolf. You don't fake being sick. Nothing. It will come back and it will
Yeah.
bite you in the booty, people.
We had one a while back that straight up, she called. She's like, I need a list of people to call. She's like, I don't know who all's trained over here, and she was, for the most part, she was fairly new. And she's like, and I do apologize for calling out so soon. She's like, I have some personal stuff. I just need a day. She's like, I just need no adult responsibility kind of day. Like
And,
who do you think I
and
could help?
and our supervisor that used to be our supervisor, she said, I'd much rather you
Mhm.
call me and go, I don't want to come in today. I don't feel like adulting. I want to lay in my bed and I want to be lazy. The last time I got sick, because she loves and cares about our paycheck so much. She's always like, "Would you like to work from home?" If that's available. She always asks the lady at our main company, and then she asks us. I told her the last time I was sick, I said, "All I'm doing is laying in bed all day. That is all I'm doing. I am laying in bed all day long." And Papa will tell you. So Papa will tell you, shush. Papa will tell you. When I tell somebody I'm laying in bed all day, I lay in bed all day. Baba, did he take you out? He's mad. He's on a diet again. He weighed 17 and a
Oh
half
no.
pounds. He kept going up. He's going the wrong direction. So Papa put him back on a diet. Yeah.
Oh, that's why it's so.
He has me muted. So if he's yelling at, I'm not yelling at you.
Shit, I don't know where I'm at in my life.
So yes,
One, two,
I
three.
don't, I agree that people sometimes just need adultless days. Adultless days.
Yeah.
Linda, if you want him, I'll send him to you. If I was Samantha from Bewitched, I'd go, and he would be with you. And Penny would put him in place. Penny would put him in place. Linda says, sit up there and be good. She don't want to have to come get you. And she says she has a girl dog, and that girl dog will whip you into shape. So anyway, yeah, don't cry wolf, people. Just say, hey, I don't feel
Yeah.
like coming to work today. Don't take a week off every month because sooner or later people will get mad at you. And they'll be like, oh, you're taking a week off. So
She gonna be filling out that FMLA now, ain't she?
she's gonna have to, especially if they take her appendix out. She's gonna be out of work. And the sad thing about it is in less than I think it's right after my surgery, her oldest son has his first field trip. I mean, if she is, I don't know how long does it take to recover from an appendix surgery? I mean, everybody's
if
different.
if if they catch it before it ruptures, it should be lipro what
Laparoscopic.
yeah.
uh,
And then are you allowed to have restrictions at work or not?
we have a desk job, so
So yeah, so then yeah. So honestly, I
it would
want to
just be
say a couple
driving, wouldn't
weeks. It
it?
just depends. Yeah, but as long as she's not take like taking anything extremely powerful, she should be fine. I would assume anyway.
See, this is me. Why am I a freaking worrywart? Okay, I'm going out for this surgery for this hiatal hernia.
Mhm.
And my doctor said, I'd really prefer that if you'd stay out at least a minimum of 3 to 4 weeks. A lot of people bug me and they're like, hey, I need to go back after 2 weeks. I need to go back after 2 weeks. This is my job. I need to go back after 2 weeks. I can't live off of 60% of my pay. I need the 100%. And I completely, completely understand that. There's not many people in the world today that can just go on 60% of their pay because you still have to pay for your benefits and everything out of that 60%. It's not like, everything's on
Yeah.
hold. And I understand that. And I do understand that. Um, but I told her, no, Papa and I've already discussed this, but I would be afraid to take too many weeks for fear something else would happen because you only get 12 weeks in a rolling year. And if some people, if you don't understand what a rolling year is, means the first day, say I take April 8th as my first day on leave, then I can only use 12 weeks until the next April 8th. On April 9th, I get a whole new 12 weeks. That's what that means. I don't think she could, I mean, I just don't I don't think her husband will be able to handle it because he's not one to help her. Like the last time she was sick and she was out for a week because of everything that was hitting her, she said, "I don't even think the kids got a bath." I was like, "Huh?" She's like, "Yeah, I don't even think the kids got a bath." I was like, "I would have tore Papa's head off from the bed if our kids did not get a bath." Okay, I understand. Papa is a man. We had 3 girls, but they're his kids. You know what I'm saying? They're his kids. Stick him in a bathroom and say, "If I hear water hit the ground, your ass is grass." That's all you gotta do, right?
Not only that, but he could totally Big Daddy it and get your swimsuit on. I'm gonna still wash. You know what I mean? Like soap.
But
It's
she has
you.
boys, so it shouldn't be no problem.
Yeah.
Biscuit?
Even if he just feels uncomfortable, they could still wear their underwear and get a bath. They're
Yeah,
getting clean. He'd be like, "All right, I'm gonna turn around, wash your butt." Like,
yeah.
good lord.
But Papa would never do that to me. If he knew I was sick,
Oh no.
he would not do that to me. And I'm not blowing smoke for Papa. Let me tell you, if I thought he wouldn't do it, I'd tell y'all I wouldn't think he'd do it. Will you
Right.
quit your grabbity grabbing? And Shannon is gonna knock us off because you're grabbity griping.
Boy.
Yeah, and I think that if they got it before it exploded, that would probably be 10 times better than after it exploded because wouldn't like
Yeah.
she get like toxins or something in her blood?
Yeah, and they're gonna cut her wide open then because they're gonna have to clean and scrape and get
Ugh.
all of that out. I just stubbed my toe, but I stubbed like I hit the nail. I stubbed the nail, not my actual toe. And I'm not gonna lie, I want to pee and cry. Holy stupidness.
Biscuit.
So your little diet biscuit's nothing compared to what's happening right
Look,
now.
she's about ready.
Ow!
He's
Oh,
already
that was a
ate.
lot.
Okay, hold on just a minute. We're gonna go whatever for a minute. Okay. You're gonna go out. We're gonna go out. You're gonna pee. There we go.
Two, three, five. I'm not even in camera because I turned six, or in my own camera. Seven, eight, nine, 10. Can I? Two. There's so many rounds. Okay, so round 12 is do 5, increase 5. 3, 4, 4. Mm. Two,
Yeah,
3,
come on. Come on. That's one thing I think.
5.
Come on, Biscuit. Biscuit. Get, get.
1,
Okay. Guys, an ad break is starting soon, so Biscuit had to go outside and yell because there are no flowers outside. Thank you for the check-in, super positive. Papa cut all the
5.
Papa cut all the flowers. And yes, welcome welcome back, and sorry for everyone who's gonna get ready to go to ads here.
You
I'm
have
making
dandelions already?
no, they're not dandelions. They're oh God, Papa would know what they're called. I thought they were violets,
Oh.
but they're called blue somethings. And I think they're violets. But I don't know. I don't know. It's a blue flower. They say the flower tastes pretty tasty and nutty. Just don't let them eat the roots and the leaves because those are toxic. 3. No, it's a pretty flower. It's looks like looks like a violet, but it's got a blue center. Maybe it is chicory. I have no idea. Maybe it is chicory. And while I was downstairs, I got Lucille out of the fridge so she can warm up so I can feed her before I go on vacation. I do need to do that because since I'm getting ready for my gardening season, it would probably be wise to have that. So I can tell what's wrong with my plants.
Hope I did that right.
So I can tell what's wrong with my
I'll tell you
y'all,
if
the magnesium
they.
is working.
Oh, whenever you're ready, just say so.
No, I'm just saying it's working. I'm relaxing. Here, Biscuit can make me mad all day long. It's not gonna help him. Not gonna help him. Nope. You little brown turd.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7.
I'm glad I put that starter there because I want to know where my 62 stitches started. Come on, get up here.
Right.
And it doesn't say put a stitch marker there. Should it say put a stitch marker there? Shh. Ah,
Is it just a continuous type situation? Like not in the round, but
it's a
you've gone
continuing.
around the chain type thing?
Yes.
So it'll fold into okay, yeah.
I know, Biscuit. I know, Biscuit. I'm not the one who cut your flowers down. I'm not the ones who cut your snack. He would eat the flowers, Enchanted. Y'all, he would eat the flowers as a snack and drive Papa crazy.
Oh, that's why Papa cut him.
Yeah. He's like,
That's why he
no.
ain't losing no weight on his diet. He just keeps
He's
he
eating
just eating too
salad.
many flowers.
He's eating
Yeah.
salad outside.
Um. Did you? Was there a blanket you were supposed to take with you to this
Yes.
wedding? Did you get it finished?
No, I did not.
Girl,
But
you're
it's
stressing me
okay.
out.
It's okay. I found out that when we get there, see, I guess I was under the wrong impression. I felt it was going to be like the wedding we had for our daughter. And though my sister's kids weren't in the wedding, they come to the rehearsal. We had them at the rehearsal dinner, whatever. And since KK's doing everybody's house, welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Since KK's doing everybody's hair, I figured, oh, we'll just go to everything with her. No, they're going to do the rehearsal dinner, and we're going to be left to ourselves. So, um, I'm going to be doing a blanket while I'm left to myself.
There you go.
If KK would drive, which she won't drive my car. I can crochet on the way down. KK is a passenger princess only in my car.
Oh, cheap views. I need me some of those.
Why do you need cheap views?
I don't know, cause you got all the good people, so I can have the bad people.
Shush up.
I don't know where I stopped. I don't know what my count is. Fuck. Okay, we
It
can do
was
this.
we're the cool kids, and I hate to be this way, but I don't think we're
12,
doing it like you think we're doing it.
13.
I don't have everybody
4, 5, 6, 7,
because
8,
we're not.
9, 10,
I think I knocked on
12,
you to
13,
join.
2,
I don't think I'm streaming myself.
12,
Maybe I am streaming myself. I have no idea. My brain's not working.
Oh no, you're fine, Shelby. You're fine. It just popped up. It it catches it now and it says allow or deny. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11, 12, 13. So 1. So it was one of those. It forced me to pay attention to it myself. 2, 3,
So this is how big my bag's gonna be.
5,
It's gonna be like a little purse.
6.
Come here. Come here. My
11. Yeah, I don't have since I don't have it. But I mean, Twitch itself is catching them now, so that's good. Because before they would just pop up, but now it's saying allow or deny, so that's kind of nice.
I know, buddy. We don't care. I hate to be that way, but we don't. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm a little biscuit, short and stout. Here is my handle.
Oh, maybe.
Here is my spout.
If there's another one, I'll wait before I click it to let you see. I was gonna ask something, but I forgot. Fuck if I know. Anyway, it's a good size, cute little size. Like, it's not too big. Sorry, that's what it was. It was the bag. 1, 2, 3,
I know you heard me. Probably your whole
30,
stream heard me.
31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 60, 61, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, makes 70,
You can't get it
71,
in, ding
72,
dong.
73, 74, 75. I want to say 76. Oh, shit. Oh, okay. We're going back up. So 76 minus 2 is 74. 75, 76, 77, 78. Ta-da! I did it. I fixed it. Anyway, I mean, I heard her say, the whole, she's like, "Are you streaming?" But, and then I didn't, since I was counting, I wasn't able to be like, "I love you too," like I usually do.
Yeah.
Alright, I want to do 6, increase 6. Uno. 1,
2, 3.
2.
So if I go to the doctor on, which I'm not thinking this will happen, but if it does, because I'm going to tell her sometimes how I feel about like being tired and sometimes how I feel lightheaded. If she tells me that I can't drive to work anymore, my boss said they would see what they could do about me working from home
Ooh, yeah.
for a couple weeks before the surgery, unless they go, oh, we don't like where your stomach, how much your stomach's in there. We're going to do it tomorrow. And that'll shock the crap out of me. Of course, you'll be getting a message ASAP. So will the rest of you, because I won't know what to do. Because
Right.
I'm going to whip your butt. Your nails are very sharp. He grabs my arms and
Because he's got in trouble. Right.
yeah, see this right here? That's a scar where he got me.
Tears you up.
And I mean, I don't see her pushing me up, but if she did, I would probably be okay with it. Because somebody told me, I read an article and it said 2 weeks after the surgery, you will feel like a completely different person.
I'm sure. 1, 2.
No, I'm mad at you.
The worst part is though is like you're not just you're having like two totally different surgeries at once, basically though.
Yeah, they're doing it's 5 holes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think one's near my belly button. And they're gonna pull my stomach down. Okay, hold on. I've got to whack a dog.
He's gonna run away so you can't.
They're gonna pull my stomach down, put a little it's wrap it around my esophagus, put a little piece of mesh in there so it can't come back through the diaphragm again. And then She said she's not gonna do this staple all the way around because then I won't be able to get sick ever. Like, I did not know that there's
Uh,
one that
like you can't upchuck.
yeah,
Ugh. I mean, nobody likes upchucking, so is that really a lot? No.
I guess it feels really bad when you can't do it.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I don't know.
That's why I was like, is it? I mean, it is, but it, yeah, two, two, three, four,
I really do feel sorry for Papa though, because he's
five.
gotta go and listen to this lady talk for, 20, 30 minutes probably.
Yeah, but it's really nice though that you're finally getting answers instead of
Yeah.
the oh nothing's wrong with you, you're just a woman.
Yeah.
Like
We're not playing that. You can get up here. Nope, not with your toy. Y'all, I'm not hitting him either, but he thinks I'm going to.
right. Three, four,
This is the dog that I let lay in the bed with me, and sometimes I feel like he's gonna kill me because the way he lays on me. He's, like, so petrified I'm gonna get out of the bed, and he's not gonna be able to catch me before I get out of the bed. So he's like, "Ooh, come on." No.
yeah, but maybe after the surgery it'll change and
Well, hopefully it will. I mean, he won't be laying on my stomach, AKA lungs, and my heart. So,
right, for sure.
I know, bud.
Plus,
Come on.
7, 7,
Do you want a whipping?
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We can end after this roast so that way you and your biscuit can have some alone time because he really needs his mummy.
I guess so.
That way too your med can kick in a little bit
That's
better.
okay.
Four,
I've got one more thing I've got to do before I go to bed, and that's it. Other than talk to my oldest, the one that I love the most is since I know that none of them are in here, they're not gonna matter what I say.
right? Is she the oldest or am I the oldest though?
I don't know. She's 30. Biscuit.
I'm 35. I'll be 36 next month.
She's my oldest one. Hold on.
Okay.
This is 2020. This is 2026. My oldest one will be 37 this year.
Oh shit. 4, maybe 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm not the oldest. You know how weird that feels? Like of all my when I found out I had more siblings, I was like, oh sweet. No, they're all younger. I was like, oh man.
See if we can find somebody.
10, 11,
Do.
12, 13,
We shouldn't be trusted, Biscuit.
14. Right. Hello. One. I'm gonna write down one because I'm gonna forget one. But look at look at. I'm up too high. Yeah. I have a unicorn farting on me. It is not a race. I don't think.
I love the shirt. I love the shirt.
2, 3, 4. Write down 5 before I do too. It's a little like it's not fuzzy in a but like the quality the image quality should have been a slightly better, but it's not terrible. Like it's not bad at all. And I'm really like it. The QR code works. On the website it didn't look like it was necessarily going to, but it's like a really dark purple in person and it works good. So that was nice. I did 5, right? 5, yeah. 6, 7,
Quit trying to eat my
8,
Kleenex, you ding dong.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oop, 13, 14, 15. Yeah. Yeah, it pulls up the enchanted. I mean, unicorn's on there since, especially since it's my unicorn farting. But I have unicorn at it's my link tree, and it's like at the very very bottom and stuff. So it's got all my socials and everything. And then I have
It just popped
my,
up.
which I wore that last one. Yeah, I see that. That's funny. I have the Enchanted Creations one too, where it's got my unicorn, and then in the middle has the QR code too. And it's more of a gray though. But I wanted something for streaming, so that way I only wear it when I stream type situation. Now, if I'm going out, I might wear my Enchanted one to crochet every now and then, just because to advertise it. But otherwise, I wanted stuff for stream, so that
You know,
way
I've
I
only
didn't have
wore
to guess what I was gonna wear.
I've wore a shirt that Papa got me for a streamer that he knows. And the year I got Biscuit, I came home and or Biscuit. Papa came home and he says, I did something wild and crazy today. I spent some money. And I said, what do you mean you spent some money? He said, well, I bought a bunch of toxic. He used to be a toxic biscuit back in the day.
Oh
And
yeah, I remember that.
because toxic and biscuit. So that was his streamer name. And then he goes with by Papa now. But anyway, uh I said, "Well, I did something wild and crazy today." He goes, "Oh my god, how much money did you spend?" I said, "I didn't spend a dime." So I got a biscuit and he got a bunch of t-shirts. So I used to wear his t-shirts everywhere. I actually think I wore him on stream once. His toxic
Nice.
biscuit shirt.
I have I had one made when I went on my meet all the internet strangers tour, because I was going to I when I first met Shelby and stuff. I had her shirt. I had a merch shirt for her because she was I mean, she still does. She was streaming. I had a DJ Spatula because he was who, like, in his channel is how I met Jeff. So I had one for him, and then Jeff wasn't streaming at the time, so I didn't have one for him. But I have those two, and then Toxic when he made his fourth wall. I got one. I got my Toxic one that I wear every now and then, and he says that it says staff on the back, so I like it. And then yeah, I got these here recently. I'd bought a unicorn one off of Amazon, which is all right, but I wear it enough off stream that it's starting to crack from being washed. So I was like, I
Um,
need to do something different. So these I like the enchanted one when I wore it the other day. I literally after we streamed, I took it off, put it back on the hanger, and put it in the thing. I was like, ain't even no sense in washing it. I didn't do anything. Now this one I might. I didn't. I'll probably go one more. I'll put it up too, but next time I might have to wash it because it's kind of warm. It's warming up, so if
oh,
I
okay.
get sweaty, I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
Don't wanna. Don't wanna be gross. I just don't want the design to mess up either. Did you find somebody to read?
Well, everybody, well, I don't know. We could do Giggy Jack because he came in with the raid with Lazy Pup. He's playing Star Wars, but I don't know how everybody
Okay.
feels about going and watching Star Wars.
I don't thi-
But there's Zakayla. Um,
Yeah, there's no good way to. I could hand wash it just because I
I
do want it
would.
to stretch. I would like it for it to be a little bit more stretchy because it's only they didn't have the size I wanted, but I went with the size that I could get. And so it's stream wise it's fine. I just would prefer a size up or even two just because sometimes I don't want to wear a bra, but with how tight this is, I has to.
Well, I
Otherwise
think I want a clothesline in my
everything we show.
backyard so that I can air dry some
I
things.
I don't like that. I don't like stuff air like mm-mm. Now this I would just because since I'm only going to be wearing it for this, it won't bother me. But I don't like the way it feels. I like when stuff gets dried and it's like that tightness that it. Oh, I love that.
Okay.
My bedding, I don't mind being air. I'm putting that hook in there. I don't mind my bedding being air dried like that just because it's sometimes the outside is nice smelling, but not in town. Now that I live in town, I won't do it.
Uh,
Yeah. Okay. So you said who did you want? Sorry,
I
I
said
only
we can
half
do
listened.
either do Zakayla. Um, they're everybody's cross stitching. So I was just gonna say
What?
we'll just go way off the grid and we will do Giggy Jack and people
There you
can
go.
watch Star Wars tonight.
I have that person
G
pulled.
I
I thought.
Gee Jack. If I could spell.
Did it work? It worked. Do my little raid call. I still need to make one
I know. I'm lazy.
for like us. I've got my own, but I need one for when we do
Okay, so
co-ops
everybody
because we
that's in
do our
my
co-ops a
stream,
lot.
I won't be here this weekend. I will be back next Tuesday and I will talk with Enchanted and let her know how the doctor's appointment went. Y'all will probably know how the doctor's appointment went too, and we will hopefully stream that night. So, we will just see how that day goes. But y'all have a wonderful day and do you have anything to say, Enchanted?
I don't. Bye.
Bye.
That's all I got.
Okay,
Bye.
bye.
Stop my stream before I forget
I
to.
know I gotta stop mine before I forget.